Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Tuesday, 2/22/22, February 2nd, 22nd of 2022. And this video is called, what is this video called? There it is. Projected paintings. Projected paintings. So I'm going to talk in this video here about just my idea of projecting paintings in the future on a wall or a screen, the maximum printing size allowed, right? We're going to talk about that and how it relates to my Instagram post today. All right, so my website is real quick here. Can I figure out how to do that? I can't figure out how to do that. So, it's over in the corner, and you've got the QR code up there. But we're going to get rid of the QR code because I want to show the painting here, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do all this sort of stuff here. And so this painting was the Instagram picture of the day. I've been doing very consistently now. So my Instagram is Mark Rushton. Somehow I got lucky with that one. I think I got in pretty early with Instagram. So getting my name. There's a lot of Mark Rushtons out there. It's around the world anyway. I have a little Google News alert, so it's just like all the ones who are they work over in England, or they get arrested for something. That wasn't me. And that doesn't, and just it doesn't mean I'm guilty either, right? So anyway, here's another recent painting that I've completed, and it is a acrylic ink abstract landscape. And as I said in the Instagram post, I wish everybody could see this on my 32-inch monitor here. At least, most people, when they look at things on Instagram, they're looking at it on a phone or a tablet. Very quickly, on to the next thing. A second or two, boom. And that's you can't really do that with art, I don't think. And that's why I leave the images up here, because if you're watching this on YouTube or BitChute or Odyssey or YouTube or Twitch, if you're watching it on a television or something like that, or Facebook, if you're watching it on a TV, or down on the lowest level of my house here, I have a projector, a projection screen, and it's great to watch things like that. It's like having your own movie theater, the headphones and everything like that. But just being able to spend some time and look at the painting, that's what's important. Getting people to come across your work and just see it, right? It's not about buying it or whatever. It's about is this sort of stuff, does this interest me? Is it my wheelhouse? All that sort of thing, is aesthetically. And it's just like, is this somebody I should follow? That's kind of my whole MO with regard to getting out here and getting your art out and displayed. So what I'd like to do eventually, and this is, when I've got a private studio of my own, where I can kind of do sort of a live thing, stand up in front of it, be the meteorologist with the weather report, is I would like to be able to project these sorts of images on a wall or a screen or something like that. And I could just kind of stand next to it and talk about it, and just it could be a whole different size, because the painting, these days, it doesn't matter how big the painting was that I made it. What matters is how you scan it, how it turns out, and then how do you upsize that for the printing market. It's for, like, you want to get things like this printed on like metal sheets. And I've got some more examples that should be arriving tomorrow. They were going to arrive today, but we had an ice storm. Everything's kind of slick out there. But I've got a gallery wrap coming. I've got I think a piece that's printed on wood. What do they call it? Wood panels. It's printed on a wood panel. And then I think I've also got something on paper, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've got most of the main things the various substrates in which my scan paintings or photograph paintings can be reproduced. And so those will be here tomorrow. And so that's probably what tomorrow's show will be about. That'll be kind of fascinating, and just being able to show all this sort of stuff. But really what I want to do down the road is like these paintings right here. And yes, on this particular page right here, you see it takes up most of the space. And what I want to be able to do is live project this again onto a wall, onto a screen, something where it looks really, really good. And that's part and parcel the philosophy of the forthcoming art store gallery. Being able to see this sort of stuff at different sizes, without having to go to a huge expense of printing off everything or having originals. And it's like, the world's changed. The world's changed. Or originals are nice. Originals are very nice. But you know what? This is very nice too. I love this. I saw this for the first time a few years ago in a gallery. Absolutely loved it. And it's just stuck in the back of my head. This seems like, how can I do this? This is fascinating. And yeah, I've cracked the code, right? I figured it out. I know you can get these anywhere, but it was just like being an artist, and for years, making originals and having shows and stuff like that. It's like I had to get over it. I had to get over that idea of, well, I'm just going to sign it and it's going to be the original and that's it. It's like, well, what's wrong with giving the buyer some option, right? Or other ways of presenting my work, as I like to say with my music. Yet, and this is something that it took me a long time to come to, which was it took me a long time to come to, and I'm just going to sorry, I just got a weird text, but yeah, I just want to be able to present this stuff in a variety of different ways, in a variety of different formats. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sorry for I shouldn't look at that. Should put it in another room. Well, it rings all the dang time. What can I say? But yeah, I mean, anyway, down the road, I will have a space, either in my house or a rented space outside, in like a private studio, private gallery. I have no interest in doing the brick and mortar thing and having people come in and kick the tire. Not interested in that. Not interested in having a shop. It's fine for everybody else, but it's just like everything that I was always like nervous about in the past. I was like, do we have to do things this way? I'm at the age where I'm just like, let's just throw caution to the wind and let's move into the future, right? So this is part of that. So anyway, so there's that. I don't really have much to talk about on the music side today. And I think really people are here. People are just going to want to be here in the future for the paintings and the imagery and stuff like that. And of course, sign up for my mailing list at markrushton.com, and I'll let you know about the art store when it happens. And just it's a gallery. I need to call it the gallery/art store, because really mostly it's just a gallery. Go take a look at this sort of stuff, see how it's presented, and I will have the gallery here probably in the next couple of months, sooner than later, I hope. But it's just my time is invaluable, and I have a lot of time sucks going on right now. Right? My whole life it's not even like a episode of Seinfeld. It's like a season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I feel like Larry David half the damn time. I don't know. But we're gonna hit the 10-minute mark. It's time to move on. But isn't this great? It's fantastic painting here. And was I gonna do something? Oh, you know what else? I had one more thing here. One more thing, right? I figured out how to do overlays here with StreamYard. I know it's like super easy, but I was just, dipping my toe back into this. And let's go over my favorite overlays here, which would be, of course, this Eno quote from the Believer magazine in 2011. And this is the philosophy that just, when I read it a few years ago, it resonated with me so much, and it gave me the freedom to go and release just everything. And of course, the interviewer asked him, if you could email your 20-year-old self about what was ahead, what would you tell him? Or would you tell him nothing and just let him get on with it? And Brian Eno replied, I think I'd say, put out as much as you can. It doesn't do anything sitting on a shelf. My feeling is that a work has little value until you release it, until you liberate it from yourself and your excuses for it. It's not quite finished yet. The mix will make all the difference. Until you see it out in the world along with everything else, you don't really know what to think. You don't know what it is or what to think of it. So it's of no use to you. Yeah, like there, I figuring this out, how to get myself in the picture. That's great. Couple more here, real quick, right? Of course, the Immaculate Heart College Art Department rules. All of these are great, and number 10 was supplied by John Cage. The rest were by the sister, I forget her name, but John Cage only did 10. She did the other 9. I must, Sister Carita. Forget her first name, but Sister something Carita. Anyway, I love number 7. It's so big. The only rule is work. And of course, number 4, consider everything an experiment. And rule number 6, there's no mistake. Nothing is a mistake. There's no win, no fail. There's only make. And that leads us to my last overlay here, which is, you know what it's going to be. Oh, yes. Andy Warhol. Don't think about making art. Just get it done. Let everybody decide if it's good or bad, whether they love it or hate it. While they're deciding, make even more art. And, how can you not love that quote? All right, 12 minutes. Get me out of here. Hope you have a good day, and see you tomorrow, hopefully with some samples.